Hey, I'm Jim Bebrock from TractorWorks Videos. We're in Carthage, Missouri at the Maple Leaf Festival, and we have found a lot of great tractors to look at. Let's get started. Okay, Sam, you've got a really neat D10 here. Tell us a little bit about it.
All right, this is a 1961 D10. This is a mid-year tractor. Their early 61 D10s had the black bar grill. It was 1959 through mid-1961, and then they changed the white grill mid-1961. The D10 in total was built from 59 to 1967. There were 9,100 D10s built during that time. 1961, there was, I believe, about 700 of them built. So this is one of those 700. This one is equipped with a Model 100 cultivator. It's a one row. This one is unique in that it has the fertilizer side dresser on it. It's got a mechanism here. When you lower the cultivator, it trips. This engages the chain, which is driven off of the rear wheel. So this was generally used on truck farms, tobacco farms, smaller operations. By the time the D10 came out in '59, we were just on the cusp of D21s, the D19s, so on and so forth. So the bigger operations were getting into more horsepower by that time. So this was a bit of a niche tractor, if you will, for smaller operations at the time. This one, you had the option of live hydraulics on it, or you could get the traditional hydraulics with Allis Chalmers traction booster. This one they optioned in the live hydraulic, which drives off of the timing gears. And if you look closer at the tractor, you'll see it's akin to a CA. It has the same castings, basically the same engine as a CA, but they changed instead of an elevated platform, you straddle the torque tube, so it made it more of a modern tractor for the time. Later on in years, when you get on into the later D10s, they had live PTO on them, which this one does not have. Had a factory 3-point hitch in later years. This one has the Allis Chalmers snap coupler hitch on it. So this here again is very much akin to a D10, and if you go a little bit the other direction, they'll have the D12, which is very, very similar, but it was built for a 2-row operation, where this was built for a 1-row operation. So here again, maybe a bigger truck farmer or whatever at that time might buy a 2-row instead of a 1-row tractor. This is about 28 horsepower, according to the Nebraska test. Actual was more like 33, 34, 35 along in there. So they took basically a CA engine. I believe they upped the RPMs a little bit to get the extra horsepower out of it. So this particular tractor I bought from a gentleman in West Chicago, Illinois. I was at a tractor show in Lathrop, Missouri. I was in the market for a D10. We got to visiting and told me what he had. It was in great mechanical condition when I bought the tractor. It needed some clutch work, but the engine was perfect. It was a great running tractor. I did the paint. And then sometime after that, I saw an advertisement from a gentleman in Minnesota that had the cultivator and side dresser. So I met up with him at a swap meet in Lathrop, Missouri. About a year after I bought the tractor, bought the cultivator and the side dressing apparatus. Luckily, it was 100% complete, so I didn't have to buy any parts for it other than the rubber hoses, and put it together, and so that's what we have here today. So a tractor I'm pretty proud of, a very reliable tractor. Having the implements with it, so on and so forth, makes it a really neat showpiece when we take it out to the shows.
Hey, I'm Jim Vebrock, host of TractorWorks Videos. We're proud to present a whole series of interesting videos featuring all of the major brands that you love and a few you may have never seen before. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you don't miss a single episode. Be sure to check out the playlist of great tractor videos we have on this channel.
Are you a member of any clubs?
I belong to the early days gas engine club, and we used to be in Republic, Missouri. It's changed to Halltown now, so I do belong to that club, have for many years. I try to make several shows a year. I live in Lamar, Missouri. This is close to home here. Republican's not far. I try to go to Adrian, Missouri. And then we have a show in Lamar in coordination with the Lamar Fair every August. So I guess I'm a little enthusiastic about the old tractors, particularly Allis Chalmers. That's what I grew up on.
How many do you have?
I have, my wife says too many if you have to stop and count, but I think about 14 or so. My oldest one is a 1937 WC. This one would be my newest farm tractor. Then I have a 616 lawn tractor, which is a 1972 model, which is a kind of a unique tractor. So I've got several just sprinkled over the years from 61 back to 37.
Which one's your favorite?
Favorite? That's asking who's your favorite kid, you know. This one is one I take to the shows a lot because it is unique. It's one of my favorites. I do have a CA that was my grandfather's tractor, so obviously that one's a favorite. I have a WD-45 diesel, which is the tractor I grew up on, so that's kind of neat too. So
they become family heirlooms.
Yeah. So I do have one family tractor left, so that's kind of neat. Yeah. Now the tractor enthusiasts are a really, really neat demographic, if you will. Great people, very friendly. I mean, you can come out here, unload your truck, leave your chains laying on the trailer. You know they're going to be there when you get back. It's just a really neat group of people, and we're starting to see a few young people get involved, which is extremely important to any hobby, but especially farming. You know, we grew up with these things. We appreciate them. Kids nowadays, even, you know, what few kids grow up on the farm, it's just totally different now with the technology and big tractors. And when I grew up, a new tractor was a big event on the farm. Now it's just just another transaction. So we grew up in a very unique time, I think, and great memories of that. So we just kind of keep them alive.
So how big a farm did you grow up on?
We farmed generally between 300 and 400 acres. We grew corn and soybeans, had Jersey dairy, farmed with Allis Chalmers tractors. My recollection of the first time I drove a tractor by myself in the field, I was 7 years old. I was riding with my dad on a tractor. He's planting corn, I believe it was. And of course I'd ridden with him since I was old enough to hang on. And he would disc a while and then he'd stop and plant. And he said, well, if you're going to ride, you might as well get on that one and go. Well, the Allis Chalmers WD-45 had the hand clutch. He could put the tractor in gear and I could pull the hand clutch back and go, so I didn't have to be able to reach the pedals. Now if you put a 7-year-old on a tractor, you'd probably get arrested for it. But, you know, it was just a different time. You know, I feel so fortunate to have grown up on a farm and had that experience. It's just different than what it is today. But, you know, we've watched the evolution of the farming industry, you know, throughout the years. Had a friend passed away a few years ago. He went from riding behind horses cultivating to driving a GPS-guided tractor. You know, we've seen all that transpire, most of that in my lifetime. So it's really neat to keep this era alive with what we're doing today.
Hey, I'm Jim Vebrock, host of TractorWorks Videos. We're proud to present a whole series of interesting videos featuring all of the major brands that you love and a few you may have never seen before. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you don't miss a single episode. Be sure to check out the playlist of great tractor videos we have on this channel. There's a place where old mills sit silently in valleys waiting to be rediscovered, and you know where they are. Hi, I'm Jim Vibrock. I'm the host of Millin' Around. I want to know where those mills are, and you can help me by sending an email to the address on your screen that has the mill name, the contact person who either owns or supervises the mill, a couple of photographs that you've taken, and maybe a little history about the mill so that we can be in contact with them about maybe adding them to our collection of mill videos. In the meantime, enjoy the videos that we already have, and let's go find another mill to explore.